What's up, everybody? You already know what time it is. It's Thursday, June 6th. Oh, shit. It's June 9th. I kept saying 6 all damn day. Like, I don't get it. It's starting to piss me off because I'm like, why do I keep saying 6? Turn the 6 upside down, and it's going to be June 9th, okay? It's June 9th. It's Thursday. That means it's WOMM time, okay? WOMM, what's on my mind? This is when y'all take a journey through my mind. I don't recommend that on a regular basis because the shit that I be thinking about, y'all be looking at me like, the fuck? But look, that's why it's only happening on Thursday, so you only get a little bit, you only get a taste of what I'm thinking about, okay? And the first topic that's on my mind is O.P.P, okay? Not Naughty by Nature and all them, which is one of my favorite songs, by the way, shouts out to Naughty. But I'm talking about other people's property. And I'm talking about not taking or touching other people's property. We're in a society right now where people still think that that's fine to do. Me personally, I don't I don't like that. Point blank period. Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm the nicest, or I feel like I am the nicest guy, but I'm not going to sit here and say that I have a halo over my head. When I was young, I stole candy from a store before. You know what I mean? I've stole $1 from somebody or two. You know what I mean? I'm a grown man. I can admit that right now. Okay, but was in my earlier younger years. Okay, but I would never physically go into somebody's house and steal something like a TV or run up in somebody's crib, take their jewelry and their money and shit like that. Because one, I don't know how they got it. Two, they could have worked hard to get that. And three, that could have been the last fucking thing they have ever had. Okay, but for the people that sit there and say to themselves it's okay to go into somebody's car, break into somebody's car or their house or whatever property they live on, the place where they should feel safe, you know what I mean, and comfortable, you decide to steal shit. Doesn't that puts people on a little that makes people a little edgy, you know what I mean? Because one, they start questioning where the fuck they live because of course everybody is going to sell a place to live and make it look as heavenly as possible. You know what I mean? Just so you can come live here. But you don't understand that that makes a lot of people scared. That makes a lot of people, hesitant about, doing certain shit. People don't have to live like that. People shouldn't live like that. And I feel like that's kid shit to come onto somebody else's property or whatever the case may be and take something that's not yours. Okay, point blank, period. Because 9 times out of 10, it's off an impulse. You either walking by and you say, hey, that bike is sitting there. I'm going to take this shit. Because you want to see if you can do it. Or you probably think that you can do it. Or know you can. And the other time is probably ignorant niggas. And I'm not just talking about black people. Sometimes when I say that, I'm talking about multiple people. If you're an ignorant nigga, you just an ignorant nigga. You know what I mean? Because it could be that, and it could be the fact that you just have nothing going for you. So you have all this fucking time on your hands because you don't want to get up off your lazy ass and get a job, just like the people that own that property that you took from them. They got up, they got a job, they got that shit. So why can't you do the same? So that's why I'm telling y'all, stop taking shit that don't belong to you. Because one day you're gonna be that ignorant nigga that thinks that you can do whatever the fuck you want, and you won't come across the wrong fucking person that's not gonna ask no questions, that's gonna catch you in the act, probably beat the shit out you, shoot you, or whatever the case may be, and then now you sitting there where either laid up in the hospital or you gonna sit there dead somewhere all over a bicycle. Yes, over a bicycle. Something that you can get at a thrift store in Trenton for like $20. I've seen it. But you can't get off your lazy ass and get a job just so you can get $20 to buy a bicycle, so you have to take somebody else's. That could have been the only means of transportation. So that's what I'm telling everybody. And I know that I'll probably fall victim to it again. I'll probably be, the one to probably take a piece of candy or some shit, or take $1 that I see, on the floor or whatever the case may be. That's just human nature sometimes. But to physically come into somebody else's crib or their car or some shit like that, you don't know if they got kids, elderly people there, but you don't care. Grow the fuck up, people. Second thing I'm gonna talk about is I'm gonna talk about, I don't like to get into politics, but it's not really getting into politics. But I'm gonna talk about, the Donald Trump supporter situation. Okay, now the reason why I'm talking about this is because I'm all about, peace. I'm all about love, and I'm all about, not physically, harming somebody that's not asking for it. You see what I'm saying? If somebody wants to get their ass whooped and they just keep, pushing you to that point, then whoop their ass. But I've seen a lot of videos of a lot of Trump supporters just basically walking around, not having nothing to do with anything, and getting their ass whooped. Now, come on, people. Y'all are the first ones to say that, oh, Donald Trump supporters are racist or whatever, which they might be. I don't like Donald Trump. I don't even like politics. Okay? I think Donald Trump is ugly. I think, I've never slept at a Trump Taj Mahal, whatever the case may be. I never watched The Apprentice. I think he looks like spoiled milk, honestly. And I feel like he sucks lemons all day because his face is too fucking tight. You ever seen his lips like that? Who the fuck? Who has lips like that? Like, honestly, but that's nor here nor there. All I'm saying is people are walking by just being Trump supporters, not saying nothing to nobody, and getting their head busted wide open. Why do y'all think that that's cool to do? Like, at the end of the day, if you don't support something that somebody else is doing, there's multiple things around the world that you might support that somebody else don't support. But the fact of the matter is you don't know that that's going on at that moment. But when that's presented in front of you, you feel like violence is the only key. Whatever happened to just yelling back and forth? Trump supporters on this side, blah, blah, blah supporters on this side. Because at the end of the day, you knocking that person the fuck out ain't going to get this person more votes if you think about it. Don't 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 talk with the violence. Talk with your hands. And I'm not talking about knocking somebody the fuck out. I'm talking about taking your hands, going into those voting booths, and sitting there pressing that button of the person you want. But I'm seeing people sitting there, and I feel bad for them because it's almost like, yeah, they're making a bad decision in my eyes, supporting somebody that's a racist, and that's um you know uh a sexist or whatever the case may be, or whatever and whatever. But at the end of the day, y'all are basically sitting there adding to the confusion. Y'all are sitting there doing exactly what Trump is talking about. You know what I mean? Trump is telling his supporters and shit, if you see somebody that goes against me, punch them in their face. I understand that part. But at the end of the day, it's almost like y'all keep taking everything and turning it into a fucking turf war. Every fucking thing that this society has to do nowadays has to revolve around race, has to revolve around gender, has to revolve around this, that, and the fourth. And y'all are turning it into a fucking, like, gang war. The Trumps versus the Hillarys. Versus the Clintons or whatever, or the Sanders versus the, this, that, and fourth. Like, y'all making it fucking retarded. Y'all look fucking retarded. Grow up. Honestly, that's the key to this whole thing, is to grow up and use your head. Stop acting fucking stupid. Like, this shit is getting fucking annoying. Like, honestly, it's the same with the gorilla shit. That shit got annoying. Now this whole shit is getting annoying. I just can't wait till they pick a fucking president, to get the shit over with, and whoever gets in there is whoever the fuck gets in there. In my eyes, okay. I don't support Bernie. I don't support Hillary. I don't support, Trump. I don't do politics. I don't know the story behind Bernie Sanders. I don't know the story behind Hillary Clinton. I know that she, married Bill Clinton. Now, if Bill was running, I'd be like, all right, cool. I like Bill. You know what I mean? But everybody, honestly, I don't care. And people keep asking me. They're like, oh, well, you need to know about politics. Who said that? Nobody said that it's mandatory for me to be into politics. Nobody. That's not an amendment. That's not a law. They didn't put that in the Ten Commandments. None of that. Okay, that says that I have to get into politics. And when people look at me like, oh, you're stupid, when they start talking politics because they start making all these big words and shit, and I don't understand what the fuck they're talking about, they look at me like I'm stupid. When I've told you ahead of time, don't talk to me about fucking politics. Okay? But I know that this is not politics when it comes down to you beating the shit out of somebody because they support somebody else. That's like walking around and sitting there beating, Muslims in the head because they think this, and beating Christians in the head for doing this, and taking somebody that, believes in Buddha and shit and just busting them in the head when they walk down the street. They're not doing nothing to you. You don't think they're just as scared as you to walk in a crowd full of, Bernie Sanders supporters, and there's like hundreds of them, and there's only 10 fucking, Donald Trump supporters? You don't think they're just as scared? But no, you're still gonna bring violence to them. That makes no sense. Grow the fuck up, people. Alright? That's just some of the shit that's on my mind. That's some of the shit that makes my ass itch. That's some of the shit that, that it just makes me sit here like niggas is dumb nowadays. People are just so fucking stupid. Y'all sit there and worry about the wrong shit. Y'all sit there and y'all walk around, y'all contradict yourselves 24/7. And then when somebody calls you on it, you get so defensive and so angry because you feel like your actions are, the best thing that could possibly go, and it's the 100%, way to live and stuff like that. No, you're fucked up. You're a fucked up individual. Okay? It may sound like I'm bitter. I don't care. I've always been like this, honestly. This is the type of person I am. I speak my mind, and it's my opinion, and that's just how the fuck it's gonna go. Alright? So, that's basically it. Hope y'all, enjoyed it. It's gonna come around again next Thursday. You're gonna get some more what's on my mind. Alright, I'm not here for the likes, I'm not here for the comments, I'm not here for the views. I'm just here because I said I was gonna do it, and I'm doing it. So shouts out to all the people that mess with me, and all the people that I mess with. Shouts out to all the people that got love for me, because I got love for you. I'm all about love and I'm all about peace, but I got more love for the people that got love for me back. I love everybody, but got more love for the people that love me back. Alright, so you already know it's about love, it's about peace, and when the video is over, there's only one thing I say. To